Hi, Facebook. Or I should stop saying Facebook. This is not only just Facebook, but it's day 9. And hi, Melissa. What a fun day today that was. Hi, Miranda. Melissa and I were at a event all day today called Mompreneurs, which is the organization, but it's called Achieve and Lead. And I was always listening to a lot of the speakers today. There was like an overarching theme of the whole day. And that was, that kept kind of coming back to me, is that like, you have to speak your truth to become who you are. And so many times we stop ourselves from doing that. And I'm going to be completely honest. I was starting to really question if I want to continue this challenge, and what was the purpose of it, and is it really worth it? Does anyone really care what I have to say? Do I really need to be putting myself out there like this to make a point or to grow? But you know what? I need to. The people I talked to today all said, you know what? Part of it is getting past those initial blocks and getting past that initial resistance to wanting to grow. Because growth is uncomfortable and growth is painful. And I know when I went to Oprah and Eckhart Tolle was talking about how uncomfortable it is, just like when you go to the gym and you're pumping muscles and and that's uncomfortable. It hurts. But in order to grow your muscle, you actually have to tear it. And then it restores itself by growing. And that's kind of what I realized I'm doing. Right now, I'm in the uncomfortable, painful growth stage. And eventually, those muscles that I'm growing in terms of vulnerability, in terms of fear, in terms of courage, in terms of bravery, in terms of not giving a crap about what people think, that's going to eventually grow to the point where it's gonna be whole again. Because right now I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty torn up. So I was like, I'm gonna incorporate, what oil can I incorporate into that? And this one spoke to me, because this one, Copaiba, I actually spoke about it a lot today with a lot of people. I had a vendor booth. Thanks, Antoinette. Love you too. I had a vendor booth there, and there was some baby things, because it's all moms, right? Mompreneur. And by the way, that's a really awesome, for any moms out there. I think I'm not sure if you have to be a mom to join it. I'm assuming you would be a mom. But it's just a bunch of like-minded businesswomen that are really trying to be more than just a mom, or be more than just whatever their title is. And really growing, and the support and the camaraderie, and it was awesome. It was awesome. Hi, Maria, back in Portugal. Nice to see you or hear from you. But back to Copaiba. This one kept coming up for me today. It kept coming up with people, and then of course I looked up what it meant, and bang on once again, because Copaiba is the oil of unveiling. And holy smokes, am I unveiling a new mask? Am I unveiling a new me? And you know what? Intuition, we keep saying, when an oil speaks to you, it's for a reason. And I just wanted to read a little bit. I mean, there's a lot on here. Copaiba's the bomb, by the way. They call it frankincense's younger, cooler cousin for a reason, because it's good for not only just so many things physically, like for pain. It's, people compare it to CBD. That's what doTERRA does, is compare it to CBD oil, and in terms of its efficacy and price, it's better. I'm just going to come out and say that's better. But the emotional benefits of Copaiba are quite fascinating too. Oh, for your headaches. Awesome. I've never used it for headaches, but I just use frankincense, but who knew? So Copaiba, well, it's actually pronounced Copaiba, because it comes from Brazil, and the Brazilians pronounce it Copaiba. It's from a tree in the Amazon. And it's the sap of the tree, same like frankincense. Copaiba invites individuals to connect with their past, right? The past is where we hold all these negative opinions and negative judgments of ourselves, and these negative, really, values that don't serve us. It offers a deep, intertwining energy that links experience to experience to unveil the deeper meaning and messages showing up in one's life. Copaiba respects the sacred sheltered within until it is ready to emerge into the light of consciousness. Wow, that's a mouthful. It then invites individuals to become thoughtfully aware of the shadow aspects of themselves and discover who they really are. So again, if you are feeling like you're not being who you truly are, and this is where I'm battling, right? Because in my soul is telling me, you know what? Like, just speak your truth. Who gives a crap what people say? And who cares if people don't agree with you? And who cares if people don't respect you? And who cares if people judge you? That's not my business, right? It's none of my business what they do, because this is who I am. And I'm not trying to be somebody for them. I'm only trying to be somebody for me. And that's all you can do. That sounded kind of weird, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm not living this life to make other people happy. I'm living this life to make myself happy and my children, because really they're the people that rely on me for their life. So individuals in need of Copaiba often find that vulnerable self-awareness work reveals unresolved pain in hidden recesses of their heart, mind, and body. Oh. Many discover that they are plagued with feelings of guilt, shame, inadequacy, or unworthiness that have been absorbed in their early environment. So I don't know how many times I've talked to women today about how they just are. Here I go crying again. I didn't even cry that much today. But here they are thinking like, oh, I'm supposed to be this show on Facebook or Instagram, like, oh, my perfect marriage or my perfect life, or I'm having so much fun. But really, people want to see you. They want to see the real you, and they connect with you. And you're not gaining any more friends by saying, oh, look, Billy's got the perfect life. You're not. In fact, I think I lose a lot more friends that way when you're not being real. Because the truth of the matter is, the ones that are really there for your life will respect you for who you are really being and who you truly are. These shame-based feelings distort every interaction they have with life. Everything seen through the filter of less than creates a perception of the world that is extremely painful and ultimately defeating. Copaiba offers assistance to those caught in lower vibrations of shame, blame, fear, and self-loathing, and other unconsciously internalized emotions. It summons them to begin the unraveling and restoration process necessary for lasting healing and further awareness into insight. So I'm not going to read all of it because it's pretty long, but Copaiba, I take this daily. It not only helped with my tailbone injury, which I had like 6 years ago now from snowboarding, but the emotional stuff. And this is how you take it. 2 drops under the tongue. Just make sure you're reaching for Copaiba, because one time I reached for this and I grabbed the oregano by accident, and that was not very fun because it hurt. This one doesn't have hardly any taste. Someone described it as the hint of clove. So it's very, 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 very faint. It's not strong at all. But yeah, so that's all I want to talk about today, because I'm trying to really get kind of in what am I trying to say here? In alignment with what oils are speaking to me every day, and I'm trying to pick one, and it seems that the ones that I pick are bang on. So Copaiba, frankincense's younger, cooler cousin. If anybody is ever interested in it, let me know. There's lots of information about this oil online and how it works on your CB2 receptors, which are your pain receptors that are like pretty much everywhere in your body. So super powerful stuff. Anyways, take care. Until tomorrow.